against King Arc. Rosalina against Mega Man. We'll see. It looks like we're getting right into it here.
Yeah, now this matchup is all about being bait heavy for Mega Man. Because Mega Man, well, right there, she took the Metal Blade. But that's the main tool you want to use because it's a piercing projectile and it goes right through Luma and Rosa.
Additionally, Crash Bomber explodes right on Luma on contact. So it's a good way to get a lot of damage on Luma really quick and potentially get rid of her very, very fast if the Rosa's not ready for it. Of course, Gravitational Bull, a big factor in this matchup, but can be a bit overrated in terms of just how polarizing it is in some matchups. Mega Man certainly has some good counterplay to it as well. So we'll see how that turns out. This is a loser's quarters match, so loser gets 5th place. Winner will go on to loser's semis. And that's where Mega Man can really suffer, is in disadvantage there.
Yeah, fortunately in this matchup, Mega Man has the option of throwing the Metal Blade downwards, so he's able to grab it and then mix up the timing when he wants to throw it.
Oh, I like that setup right there from Utopian Ray. Sends Luma out towards the very edge. Oh, he tried to tech, I think, and he air dodged immediately. That's unfortunate, because he could have made it back if he wasn't going for the tech.
Yeah, I was looking to see if the Crash Bomber would like help his recovery.
You never know with Mega Man. He does some crazy things sometimes. Yeah. This up air is a projectile, but gravitational pull up there is pretty punishable if he reads it. So Utopian Ray is taking a couple of hits.
Nice back air read.
Oh, and that jab, the close hitbox of Nair and F-Tilt and stuff will eventually put Luma into tumble. I don't know what percent kind of threshold there is, but he got the close hit of Nair right there to send Luma into tumble and just immediately back air Luma off the stage. So we'll see if he can play aggressively here. A couple more seconds.
I like the footstool by Ray a while ago. He notices that he doesn't have Luma at the moment, and he's fishing for a back air, so he just jumped right over him. Just got that footstool.
Oof. Luma shutting down that recovery from King Arc right there. Oh boy, I guess the jab's walking right there.
Nice coverage with the Lunar landing there.
Ray's coverage with second hit Luminaire has been really good. This is something he's been using a lot the last few weeks from what I've seen, and it's been working really well. It ends up getting him game 1 right there as he gets King Arc off stage without a jump there. So you see this right here. Late dare, early dare with Luma. And he didn't have a jump, so that's going to be enough to get rid of the second stock. We'll see what the counter pick is.
I didn't even hear when the first talk was lost. Jesus Christ.
He got edge guarded and tried to tech, but it was a weak hit dare, so he just fell in air dodge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the playback.
So the counter pick is Battlefield. I don't believe King Arc plays any other characters, at least not in bracket, so it's going to be sticking to Mega Man Rosa here.
Now, this stage is good for both players. It's definitely good for Mega Man because he has the up air pressure. If Ray is levitating in the air too much.
Yeah,
I noticed that like whenever he doesn't have Luma, he would take the skies, and I think that's when King Arc should take advantage.
And that's sort of the dichotomy of this stage, is that it can be very strongly in favor of whoever is in advantage at the moment. Both of these characters can juggle very, very well on tri-plats. Rosa, of course, can just sort of camp out under a platform, Luma up tilt, up air, stuff like that. But at the same time, if Mega Man can really get in, King Arc can really take advantage of it, keep Rosa on those platforms and not allow her to return to neutral. So far, though, it has been Utopian Ray with pretty solid control. Good read on the roll there with the up smash.
Good read.
Kills Luma, too.
All right, so I think I'm predicting, yeah, he's going to take the skies. You're going to see a lot of up air pressure.
See, right there, we see the gravitational pull on the up air, but King Arc's able to get another hit right after, so. It's a pretty decent commitment for Rosa to gravitational pull those when Mega Man is at all nearby.
Yeah.
I like the landing back air there.
All right, nice down tilt, gets rid of Luma.
That's cool, I like that option. Mega Man with sort of a similar down tilt to Cloud. It's not as good because he's Mega Man and not Cloud, but
that's
still, it's a solid move and good option for getting rid of Luma.
Yeah, you want to do that when Rosa is away from Luma, because if you do that, you'll get grabbed out of shield.
Looks like he might have been going for a ledge trap setup, ends up backing off and just trying to ledge trap. And he almost got the same roll read as earlier, went for a fair. I wonder if maybe he was thinking an up smash there, just didn't go for it.
Both players playing a little chicken there, seeing who will flinch first.
Oh, good up smash read right there from Ray, and he will take the first stock. This is a lot closer than game 1, though. King Arc very close to being able to take this first stock from Ray. Oh, and Luma extends the hitbox, and the up smash is actually going to kill Rosa.
Yeah, good shield poke there. He realizes that the upper head is like exposed, so he was able to get the up smash.
That was a fantastic coverage right there from Ray on the ledge. And that's something he's been doing the whole set so far. Turn around at roll distance and jab one, and then just pivot grab a roll on reaction. And he's fooled King Arc into trying to roll through him a couple of times and gotten that exact same punish. And at these kind of low percents, not like Rosa gets that much off of a grab, but just those little tack-on damage, as well as the ability to get... Oh, God, that's it.
This is the tech, and
As well
that's
as the
it.
ability to just keep Mega Man in disadvantage, and that's what he did that whole set.
I think he was expecting the down air to take him the other way.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Yeah.
well, he got killed in the first game for trying to tech when it actually spiked him, and he could have recovered if he didn't go for it.
Yeah.
And this time he got killed for missing the tech, so just bad luck all around for Ray right there. And I guess that same up smash read extended hitbox shield poking. That's interesting. And
there's
that
the
was in
dash
game one. That was a
Yeah.
really good finisher, and it didn't look like King Arc was doing a whole lot wrong. More so Ray just really doing well to take control in
Yeah.
there and just keep Mega Man on ledge.
Yeah, the jab, the Lumar jabs is so hard for Mega Man to get around. Two characters that can keep each other in the corner. We got Cloud versus
yes.
Ryu.
So Jen's been doing really well recently. Of course, Ralphie always a threat as well. And this matchup, I've heard in general, this matchup is not that bad for Ryu.
Now,
But we'll see how this goes here.
now here's the funny story about this. Jen picked up Sheik and was counter-picking Ralphie, and he would always beat Ralphie with Sheik.
Huh.
I wonder why he's picking Ryu right now.
He's been going pretty much all Ryu recently, from what I've seen. I played him a few weeks ago, and he switched off to Sheik after I won game one, and then with Olimar, and he immediately just went to Sheik. The next week he beat me with Olimar. He beat me with Ryu, and has gone all Ryu from what I've seen against everyone.
Okay.
So.
He did go Bayo.
Oh, yeah, he did pick Bayo against like one set.
Yeah, I think it was
recently.
against Sketch.
Yeah. Oh, and also Stock Taker.
Also,
But
yeah.
he's been going a lot more with the Ryu, and it's been working out really well. He won against Xeno a few weeks ago, of course, taking his first Xeno win. And he got that over Odyssey in a really close grand finals.
That was a good cross slash pressure where like he's trying to read a jump, but since he jumped back, he couldn't get the up air. But good back air by Ralphie.
Yeah, Jen trying to focus through some things. Cloud doesn't really have a multi-hit that's reliable to break that other than cross slash. But at the same time, he can just get free damage and drift away at times, so it's a very situational thing in this matchup. And Jen's actually been doing a pretty good job of using it overall.
I like the perfect shield into grab.
Is he dead?
Now he has him in the corner.
Oh, he's almost dead. Aerial Shoryu a little weaker than grounded Shoryu, not going to kill, but Ralphie's certainly at kill percent for the next up tilt.
Nice nair, knowing that up throw into up air isn't really a true grab string.
I love the parry noise. It's always so much fun.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
Ralphie goes under the stage with
That's
up B.
unfortunate for Ralphie right there. And Jen is going to take game one. The power shield is really good, able to get the
I've
grab.
never seen that before. Usually, like, you can just go under. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's down that very corner right there on the right side where if you're all the way in of the corner, you'll just sort of hit your head on the ceiling.
Yeah. I usually only see that in Dreamland.
Yeah, it happens a lot more on Dreamland. Right there we saw Ralphie pressuring Jen's run turnaround cancels. And RTC stuff is something that we've seen Jen use a lot for a few weeks now, which is good. I've been mentioning this, but like we really have only seen Wario mains make good use of that a lot of Smash 4. So it's really good to see, especially Jen who plays Ryu, because his RTC is really good.
Yeah.
He's done a great job using mix-ups with that, but Ralphie, just being aggressive, manages to beat it out with the back air there.
It's good for baiting out moves, so you can get those up tilts.
Ralphie misinputs short hop instead of full hop, but doesn't get punished right there. Early lead for Cloud, but you never know with either of these characters.
Yeah, both characters are really good at keeping each other in the corner.
Oh, the reverse nair string right there, just about evening the game up.
All right, Ralphie doing what he can to keep him on the ledge. That's what you want to do with Cloud. Oh.
Oh boy, Ralphie not able to get the punish on the regrab, and Jen looking pretty decent here.
I
After
think he
going
was
down
looking
early, he's
for-
evening the game up.
I think he was looking for like a down air two-frame, but he mistimed it. Ooh,
Oh
that's it.
boy,
What?
he just goes for jab. That's interesting. I wonder if either Shoryu wouldn't have killed or if he didn't think he could get there in time.
Must have been a miss.
That was a misinput.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Oh, yep, that's it. Jen has done a great job following people's SDI on that. I saw earlier today when he was playing Sketch, he up tilted and Sketch just sort of warped up and to the left, and he just jump and reversed it immediately and caught him. He's done a great job just like catching all of those, because you can SDI out of that if they just up tilt short you on the ground, of course.
Ooh.
But
Nice focus, realizing that he's going to go for the F tilt.
and again, the RTC to get through Cloud's pressure right there, get in, get a lot of damage, and gets him all the way to 57 before he drops the first stock. And with how early Ryu can kill, it's looking pretty good for Gen.
Now Ralphie wants to get limit as soon as he can because he doesn't want to be taken off stage.
Going for the RTC up tilt there, but Ralphie able to get the power shield in.
A little late on that 2-frame.
Another great focus from Gen right there, and this up B is going to take it, or the Shoryu, the true Shoryu. And Gen's moving on. Gen in top 4, Ralphie out at 5th today. Some great focuses from Gen there.
See right there, he just missed out on the 2-frame again.
Ooh, wow. He just went straight for the up tilt,
yeah.
the up air rather, and then lands and goes for the jump Shoryu.
Yeah, he realized that he had the platform assist. Nice back air by Ralphie.
That was a good early up B there, going past ledge, making sure he got the hit, and then getting the kill with the back air there. This was the first stock there. Gen getting the Shoryu through ledge, which goes a long way, and Ralphie not able to SDI quite far enough. But yeah, great set for
playing for that blonde pick.
That blonde one?
Yeah.
I love that one. It's so cool. All right, it looks like we are getting started here. No button checks, getting straight into it, and we are on Lilat.
And immediately, Bankai gets a down smash. I don't know why they went to Lilat.
I don't know why anyone goes to Lilat, but you know.
No, I mean, I love the stage, but I'm thinking specifically for Marth. Actually, no, I can't even say that. I mean, if Battlefield was banned, I guess.
I'm sorry, I played Peach. I can't deal with this stage.
I feel like as Peach would like this stage.
You can't float.
You're right.
You can float anywhere if you really want to, okay?
It's all in the
Sure.
board.
Oh,
and
boy.
That
Great spacing from Mr. E right there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Bankai got off to a pretty fast start, and then Mr. E just pretty much like controlled the scuffle.
That's pretty much how Zero Suit works. You know, she gets a couple of clean hits and gets a ton of damage and might get a kill. If not, it's pretty hard for her to get in on a character like Marth. Has a tough time just like winning neutral repeatedly against a character with this kind of a disjoint. Sort of invalidates to a degree how good her back air is and stuff like that. Forces you to rely on some harder reads.
Yeah, and you know, right now, Bankai is just really struggling to get anything started and land. Mr. E kept him kept him off the ground for at least like 30%.
Yeah. The thing is, Zero Suit's down B is a great landing mix-up, but once you don't have it, it can be pretty hard to land against someone who's as good as juggling as Marth is, and Mr. E is famously very good at that.
Yeah,
ledge trapping especially, but his juggling's really great too. Ooh, that almost killed.
Yeah, that's not true.
It's not, but sometimes it works.
Yeah, so thing about Zero Suit is Zero Suit likes has to jump start most of their offense. So, especially a character like Marth that likes to swing and has a big disjoint.
And has great anti-airs.
Yeah, great anti-airs, so I mean, this could work out in Marth's favor.
The spacing on that was beautiful for Mr. E, and he takes a quick game 1.
Wow, he killed him with 2 tipper kills. First was space forward smash, now it's a
he gets that great punish here. Bankai grabs through him, and perfect spacing with that tipper. And then the second stock just does a fantastic job spacing that perfect tipper of the up air. The tipper up air is a pretty decent hitbox, but it's a very unusual one because of the shape of the move. Yeah, and of course, Mr. E's spacing is fantastic, playing Marth for so long. So
it's kind of like a half-person one coming upwards.
We get the counter pick to Town and City here. Great stage for Zero Suit. Sometimes you just die.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's particularly a problem for Marth, and he still does have to get in the first place.
Yeah, you know, funny thing is how Mr. E is keeping Bankai in disadvantage pretty efficiently. The thing about Marth is Marth struggles to land. So I'm guessing that he banned FD and maybe
it's possible, although Zero Suit's not a big fan of FD most of the time. But it is interesting. Town and City, generally a good stage for Zero Suit, as is Triplats. Zero Suit's a good character, but Mr. E is looking extremely comfortable in this matchup right now.
Yeah.
Bankai looking for this conversion, though. This could be it.
Did he?
Oh, not quite.
Yeah, he was DIing in, and Bankai didn't do that DI and didn't change up his trajectory.
Good back air. Marth is very good at punishing flip kicks, and Mr. E's done a pretty good job of it so far. That was really the first one he's missed, coming back from ledge.
Yeah, I mean, Bankai really, in this whole set, has only really gotten that one string, and the spacing by E with the dancing blade. He got that dancing blade 3 and right into the tip of the...
Shout out to Zero Suit side, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So, let's see what happens. Let's see if Bankai can get something started. Like, Bankai hasn't really got any offense generated in this whole set.
Gets the nair back air, but it is pretty hard to edge guard Marth for Zero Suit sometimes. Just because his up B is such a good hitbox, it can be difficult to get her really good ledge trump setups. And we haven't seen Bankai able to go for much else. Okay, there we go. Good punish. So Mystery mashing out of the grounding right there. Probably accidentally counters. Can happen very easily when you're trying to mash out of things. And
I feel like that might have.
could have also been intentional. You never know.
I mean, he had the lead.
Because Bankai does often go for up B off that, as most Zero Suits do.
Like, I mean, it was like a high risk, high reward.
Yep. Bankai able to get the first stock, and now this is actually very close. He might be dead. Great conversion right there from Bankai, and he takes game 2. And that is why Zero Suit counterpicks Town and City.
That was wild, man. Like, he was in control of that whole game. It was that one interaction. He's supposed to die.
You never know with Zero Suit in this game, man. And that was a really good conversion by Bankai here. Punishes the counter with that down smash. Good punish, not panicking, trying to jump up too soon with an up B or something. And then right here, Mr. E is at 0, gets nair forward air, and then a tech chase.
No
Just
tech.
fantastic conversion right there. And Bankai is able to win, and the counter pick is going to be FD.
Wow.
So I'm curious what Bankai banned here. This is typically Zero Suit's worst stage, although I see how it could be better against Marth.
I'm thinking he had to have banned battle. I feel like that tripod side.
That's Zero Suit's best stage, though.
I mean,
so
Marth likes that stage also.
He does, yeah. It's probably both of their best stage, so it's curious. We do end up on FD though here, and I love the side B. Bring back Brawl side B for Smash 5.
Let's not do that.
We totally shouldn't. It would be fun.
Yeah. Do we really want to play Mario Party? Yeah, so right now, Bankai with the strong lead so far. I mean, I feel like I want to see how he reacts to that last knock, because, I mean, that was pretty devastating to be up that whole game. Get up aired in advantage at 0.
Yeah. Yeah, he got hit with like nair fair onto a platform and just couldn't get down. He missed the tech, but even if he had hit it, Bankai probably could have tech chased him on reaction anyway.
He died. And did you?
Oh man, that was either a misinput or the read of the century.
That was probably.
Yeah, I don't really think he meant to do that, but if he did, that was amazing.
He definitely has like Thanos brain. Okay, so let's see. Okay, even
that was great spacing right there. Gets just outside of the back air and gets the down smash punish, and Bankai is one stock away from grand finals.
Yeah, and that
was... It
is
2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, 2 out of 3. Yeah. And that was pretty good of Bankai, because he did try that seconds earlier. He tried that same whip punch and didn't get it. He just tried it again.
Yeah, perfect spacing on that one, and it has put him one stock away, and with this much rage, could be one grab away. I don't know exactly how the percents work on Marth, but this is getting pretty scary with this much rage.
I don't think on FD you could get a grab and have him die outright. I might be wrong. And jab.
Yeah, it's matchup specific. I know she can do it to Sheik and people like that, but well, not relevant now without the rage. But Bankai still with a pretty decent lead here, 40%, and just keeping Mr. E under pressure, forcing out some rolls here, get some good shield pressure, and he's going to get some damage off this.
Yeah, he shouldn't die to this.
Almost. The sparks did show up. Mystery's still alive, but sitting at 76% now on the last stock.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty. That's a pretty common CSS thing. Even on the FD, all you need to do is really DI down, and you won't die.
It does get significant damage though, and now just like 1 or 2 more straight hits and then a down smash will take it. But Mystery is bringing this back a little as well.
Yeah, speaking of straight hits, he got about 3 straight hits, all tippers.
Yeah, that's how it works. Like you think you just get hit twice, but all of them are strong. Every hit Mystery gets seems to be so strong. Ooh, goes for the fake Trump setup right there.
He called that out. He might have died if he got hit by that.
If one more down smash connects, I think Bankai will take this. Good setup with this air. What?
Looked like he was in spin animation. And
I don't know.
And that flip kick.
Great up air disadvantage, and the up air is going to take it.
Bankai, let's talk about
wow, that was a
a
fantastic finish from Bankai.
Can we talk about that? So E jabbed him twice. Bankai mashed at a disadvantage 2 times in a row.
Dude, that up air was so good. The perfect edge of the hitbox right there against the air dodge read with the up air in the blast zone.
Yo,
that was really well played from Bankai, and he's sitting in grands.
Yeah, he picked paper twice in one, man.
Oof. Yeah. Hey, it happens, man.
Sometimes you can't pick rock out of paper.
This was that first talk here, and this was just perfect spacing. Bankai dashing away, stopping at the absolute perfect moment with the down smash to forward smash conversion right there. And that was very good right there. But Jen has been getting a lot better with his Bayo recently, so we'll see how this goes.
I've been hearing a lot of talks about his Bayonetta, and I want to see.
It's done well in the couple of times that I've seen it. He hasn't been pulling it out too often because he's been going a lot of Ryu.
Yeah, I mean, up in the Westchester tournament, she's been going a lot of Bayo just to press the test it out. That's pretty much how he got his Sheik to the level it is right now.
The Sheik's really good.
Westchester, yeah, man. West Chester players aren't slouches, but yeah, I mean, let's see how it is. Because I feel like he specifically picked up Bayo to fight a character like Rosa.
Oh, he's getting the Seawalk in there, maybe.
Okay, so, I mean,
A lot of damage on him, but we're not going to kill him just yet.
yeah, like when you have those opportunities.
Oh, boy.
Did he?
He might be dead.
Did he?
Not quite. No rage on Bayo. The
Wow.
first hits are not quite good, or not enough rage yet.
I've never seen a reversal like that.
I've seen it before, but it is it is hard to get it timed right at that high of a level, and it's super risky because
Yeah, because if you get bashed within, Luma could just follow up.
you can end up dying from that pretty easily. But of course, you can die from an air dodge too. So
Yeah,
might as well try an air dodge that'll kill.
yeah, the best air dodge in the game.
Which is funny to say because Bayo's actual air dodge, despite being frame 1, is actually not the best air
Yeah, I
dodge.
know, that's-
Second worst end lag in the game behind Ryu, so I guess Jen's used to it.
It's actually bad, but then it's actually not bad.
Yeah, it is simultaneously very good and one of the worst in the game.
But right now, okay. So right now,
Good edge guard right there.
Jen has ran a very good position. He might die. Yeah.
That's a sour spot of back air right there, but doing a great job keeping him off stage, and the sweet spot will close out the first stock for Jen.
Yeah, it was that really just was one switch twist off stage into a continuous edge guard that Bayo can really cover every option.
I
And
accidentally upbeat there. I think that was supposed to be a side B because that would have got him back.
I get very disappointed whenever I see Bayo do that. It reminds me of like Meta Knight's like SD and Brawl.
Yeah.
And I kind of looked at you like, really, man? Like,
Well, the thing is that,
how are we
like,
doing this today?
in theory, Bayo can recover from absolutely anywhere, but in practice, she's one of the easiest characters to SD with, because if you just lose track of one thing, you can really get mixed up and just end up going the wrong direction.
Yeah, I understand what's
Ah, double witch time.
Oh, and the platform.
Jen learning the ways of Bayo quite well.
He knows when to press that good button. Okay, did you die? Okay. I mean,
Wow,
good.
actually air dodges through multiple up airs. That is
Yeah.
hard for Bayo to do.
I'm pretty surprised he air dodged through all of them. Like, he didn't even get the frame trap on the landing.
Yeah, no bats either. So just straight up air dodging through the up airs.
Yeah, but right now, okay, so right now, it may not seem like it, but Jen's at 82%, and he just got Luma away, and let's see how he DIs this.
Oh, great conversion right there. Not quite going to kill, but gets a ton of damage right there.
Yeah,
Gets up B side B into the jump up air right there. That was really good.
Yeah, instead of the up B side B, because that's probably what Ray was expecting.
And I don't think it would have hit because Ray had SDI'd out of that direct combo. So a great job. Oh, goes for the second hit air combo. Doesn't quite work. But Ray's SDI was pretty good there, and Jen did a good job reading it and following him. And now he has this game pretty tight. With how light Rosa is, she might die to a witch time at this point.
Yeah, pretty fortunate for that Smashville platform, because if he had Mental Edge, he was in danger, but, you know. That's why he took the stage. Okay, and Luma is dead.
Yep.
Okay, now the threat of Dare at ledge for Bayo is not there. And standard get up, a little odd, considering that Luma isn't there.
Well, Bayo has very good ledge options, but Rosa is pretty good at covering them. And you can't cover all of them at once, but you can hard punish one if you read like a side B onto stage or something, because you can up smash that for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely, but I think the threat of Luma wasn't there. Okay, and
Very good dash attack. The thing is, at this point, Jen's at percent for Rosa up smash without Luma to kill. However, camping Rosa without Luma, it's always interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay.
There you see Bayo's short up air dodge. You can't do anything out of it, but it does
Wow.
auto cancel. And that was a good conversion into the bear.
Yeah, and that didn't even look a good DI either. And you die.
Oh, great conversion right there by Jen. He takes the game. That was a great
What
job.
is this character, dude?
That was a really good play right there.
is a
Check
very
this
good-
out. He gets the double back
very
air
good
on a Luma, because the
character.
first back air doesn't kill Luma. The second one does. Gets the perfect hit of down tilt right there
Down tilt
into
Nair.
Nair. Not even up air.
Conversion at
Oh my God.
110%.
And what he
With
picked up on there,
rage.
the thing is, what he picked up on there is that he got the down tilt below the ledge. And when you get down tilt below the ledge, up air doesn't work for as early because they're lower when you start off. So he basically two-framed. I think he got him before the two-frame because Rosa's head was up.
Yeah.
But he adjusted to that immediately with the neutral air. Really
yeah.
smart adaptation at the last second from Jen. And
Yeah,
a
no,
great
really
clutch
good.
play to finish out the game.
You know, really good. Neutral air for Bayo is really deceptive because a lot of people don't think it'll kill you. But when you DI out,
Oh, it will.
Yeah, no, when you DI out expecting like a up air or something, you
Yeah,
just explode.
because I think DIing out for up air would have been correct in that situation.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what people usually DI for. That's the DI mix-up. Yeah,
Good timing on that gut attack.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how Jen got to 86% just now.
So Luma hit him a few times, and then he killed Luma. But Luma did a lot of damage.
And that was
Good air dodge read right there.
Yeah, great. I mean, that was great SDI by Ray.
Oh, and a down air!
He's dead!
Okay, that move was a bit crazy. I'll admit that.
That you exploded.
That move's wild.
This is the only concession you'll give me. That
Oh,
down
Bayo's
air,
air's
the down air's a
ridiculous.
little crazy.
No, Bayo's a really good character. I just think people don't always appreciate when people actually play her well, and they're just chalk it up as Bayo being good.
Yeah.
but
but
Bayo
that-
is absolutely very good.
But that was, you know what? That was a good option by Jen because
Yeah.
he caught Ray jumping from ledge.
See, that's the
and-
thing. It's broken that a lot of Bayo's things exist, but you have to be very smart to use them perfectly. It's just that you can, and it's kind of crazy. That was a good
That's
up smash
debatable,
call.
but I will say that was very smart by Jen.
I think Bayo is not nearly as easy to play as people say she is.
I'm not saying she's
It's
easy.
like, I don't think she's easy at all. It's just that she's very good.
But that's besides the
Bayo
point.
just got edge guarded, by the way.
Yeah,
I'll
but
point
yeah,
that out.
that's besides the point.
It does happen.
Yeah, no. Rosa and Luma are one of the two characters that could probably
Two of the two characters.
Yeah, that could edge guard Bayo efficiently because the puppet character that Luma is just makes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Bayo
It's,
explode off stage.
it's dangerous to go for.
Ooh,
my
that was,
God.
That was actually
wild.
really nice.
Goes for the straight up
Yeah.
up air strings, and
Yeah.
Jen keeps going.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people get caught up in SDIing Bayo's Witch Twist, and people don't realize that Bayos can stack up those up airs and look like Ray was definitely SDIing up in that situation, trying to like, let me
Which
get out of
might have
this.
been good if he had up B. It might have been a good way to avoid an up B kill.
And he just got double up air. That was
Because if Ryu, for obvious reasons, but good recovery. But at the same time, Marth does have one more option in the neutral air, and he's got good options to just keep Ryu away in neutral.
yeah.
And that's really what this comes down to.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they struck here because I feel like this matchup on FD out of any of the stage is very hard for him to get in because you know Ryu with his aerial drift, there's not really
pretty
much.
bad.
Yeah, aerial momentum. There's not really much he could do if he's jumping towards Marth with that huge disc joint.
I do understand it though, because I think Ryu probably bans Battlefields, Marth being so good on that stage, and then Marth is going to ban Town, because you don't want to die. And after that, it's sort of personal preference. I don't think Ryu gets that much necessarily out of like Smashville or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's up to that point to whether you prefer Smashville or Lilat or FD. And that is a great conversion.
Yeah.
Jen does it again.
So you know, so a thing that you can do in that situation if you done, he probably could have lived. You could actually hold down. So if you hold down against Ryu's down, you actually come out of hit stun early.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's the way Ryu's
I should have known that when I died to it at 40 last week.
Oh yeah, no. No, if you hold down, you could definitely.
That's interesting. Huh.
It's a real.
Good edge guard. Yep, keeps it going. Not much of a way for Ryu to mix that up at that point. He's got to talk to at some point.
Yeah, it's kind of like kind of like a Falcon situation at that point.
Right. A little less air drift, a lot less air drift.
Oh,
Falcon has very linear recovery, but like he can mix up the exact direction that he's going very well, whereas Ryu's just going once he starts.
But the big saving grace, I mean, the only saving grace about it is that it's a huge hitbox. So sometimes you get killed by it trying to edge guard it.
That's true, which is much more of a problem if you don't have a sword.
Yeah, and even with E having that sword, he did get killed by it twice already. But right now, it's pretty much an even game.
Yep.
Jen's been getting in Mr. E's zone surprisingly on a consistent basis.
Well, that's what Jen is really good at. He plays all these matchups where Ryu has a hard time approaching, and he just approaches you really well. And right there, he gets the focus, but is not quite able to get the follow-up, just too far out of range. Good job running under the fireball there.
Yeah, think about that. Wow, that was a great focus. Too.
Fantastic
Think about the fireball.
recovery.
He could probably swipe away the fireball if he wanted to.
Yeah. Ryu's fireball is interesting because it's not always very good in a lot of situations, but there are very specific situations where you just get free damage off of it
Yeah,
and just zone people out surprisingly well.
yeah. I mean, and it's still also something you need to think about when it's out there. So you can't really
Exactly.
just ignore it.
And it also can potentially give Ryu an extra help at approaching. He can't run fast enough to approach straight behind it, but can at least make you hold shield and take some sort of mix-up.
Yeah, 100%. So right now it's a dangerous situation for E because Jen is definitely
Yeah, this is
looking
pretty
for
much
that.
tied.
He's looking for that one hit.
I don't know if he'll die to show you right now, but if not, then it'll be very soon. And yeah, now
Oh
definitely.
no, he is 100% back. Sure.
Yeah, I play floaties that die at like 50, so I never know what real characters do.
That's beautiful.
But
I mean,
yeah, Marth's definitely dead to assure you at this percent.
so triple roll away.
Oh, the SDI getting way out of that.
That was great SDI, and that looked like preemptive SDI because the
Oh
first
yeah,
hit,
for sure.
he flew away. He didn't have a chance to do a jump short.
Is that strong jab?
And you got hit
Wow.
by that.
That was strong
That's
jab.
strong jab.
His legs is longer than a sword.
Check out this strong jab right here from Jen.
But check out these daggers on Ryu's feet.
You got hit.
Boom. That actually outranged Marth's jab just now. That's wild.
He just kicked Marth in his near face.
He just
and
kicked
made
him in the face and
He
just
did
sent
kick him in the
away.
face, didn't he?
That SDI
Let's
was
see.
amazing
That
though.
was-
Yeah, check this
that
out.
was amazing SDI.
So Mystery walks up, goes for the jab,
Stupid.
And Ryu just kicked.
Stupid.
Kick.
You're so stupid. Why would you try to do that? Kick. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
All right, we're going back to FD for
Going
game
back to
2.
FD. Hey, man.
Jen looking to make the run all the way to Grands from loser's side here.
Hey, I like the bully.
That forward air did so much shield damage.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to point that out.
Anything Ryu does.
Yeah.
But, ooh, yeah, okay. Now it's a
Street Fighter combos right there.
Oh, yeah.
I like that they put actual Street Fighter combos into this game. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, okay, one thing you have to give Nintendo is that they made these characters very true, maybe too true to their games.
In the case of a certain number, which maybe.
Yeah, I guess a certain number. But yeah, really good implementation of.
That was a really good grab right there from Mr. E, because what Jen's been doing really well is mixing up his focus timings, but what he's done a few times is land with it and just wait and see if Mr. E goes for anything. So Mr. E was reading that right there, grabs him right as he lands instead of trying to read, you know, a dash cancel in the air.
Yeah, so
Wow.
he has been trying to dip down and counter. I don't know if he was trying to counter the Tatsu or he was just trying
I
to
think
counter.
that time he probably tried to counter a Shoryu because Jen came up quickly with the jump Tatsu and it beat it out.
Wow,
Because Ryu does have a couple of mix-ups with that. Jump Tatsu goes so far up that he can use that to recover instead. And that is going to kill almost? Not quite.
Yeah, no.
The aerial Shoryu is a little bit weaker.
That
Still
was
very strong.
Great weight. Because, you know, even if Mark did get hit by that down smash, he wouldn't have died. It's one of those moves that sends you up and away, and it is very
Right.
strong, but you can DI it very easily. So the threat level when you're at ledge like that, you might as well try to take that instead of getting punched.
Right.
So,
Or just kicked in the face. Speaking of which,
as so.
there's a kick in the face.
Okay, yeah.
Sword beat out the foot that time, though.
Good aggressive option. Rock
All right, goes for the mix-up with the fireball. The fireball stalls you a bit. Also, will put out a hitbox that'll beat out like a counter or something. Oh, he misses the Shoryu.
Wow, that was
That is
great.
very rare for Jen.
Yeah, but you know what? That was great because the whole time he kept SDIing hard out, and that time he SDI'd through Ryu and
Yeah.
then tried to read it. He read the wrong thing. That was very impressive. Yeah.
Ooh, good spot dodge right there, and the down smash will punish
See,
the
and he knew he's not going to die from that. So
Yeah,
he'd rather take that than
really
take a punch
not
in the
very
face.
strong.
Yeah,
Especially by Ryu standards.
Yeah, it's just it's strong. With
Oh,
the
he goes
angle
to the
it sends
spike.
you at. Okay. Yeah, right now,
Focus there.
yeah, he is just keeping away. He's playing keep away right now.
And this is how you really should fight Ryu for a lot of characters. Just don't let him approach you, because he's so scary once he gets in, and he has a hard time actually getting in the first place. However, he will get in there with the up tilt to up air, the 2 hits of up air connecting right there to take the first stock. And Jen 1 stock away from Grands, but Mr. E still with a % lead. Oh boy, footstool combo? He went for it.
Yeah, he went for it. I respect that.
I'm a Peach, man. I respect those. Gotta love it.
Okay, reverse.
Looking for those. The reverse nair strings can be very effective sometimes.
And this is where E is really good. E is really good at keeping you at the ledge and keeping you at disadvantage and making you really work for it. But Jen that was a very good way to get out. And
Jen, more so than I think anyone else I've ever played, just makes running at you the scariest thing. I don't know how he does it, but he's such an aggressive player and just makes it so that you don't understand how to keep him out a lot of the time. And that's, I guess, the best thing about when you play Ryu.
have you ever played against Ryu?
I have not been scared of other Ryus.
Ryu could run up to you and just press Mega Rock, not Rock, it's Mega Rock.
You see, I have Olimar pivot grab for that, but
And,
like,
yeah, and Mega Rock can also beat Olimar pivot grab if timed correctly.
as I learned when I played Jen last week, but I got spiked to 40.
Yeah, but right now,
But yeah,
Jen is one touch away
he's
from
1 hit away.
Ooh, that could have been it right there too.
It's a good focus. Mr. E got away a little too quickly to actually get hard punished though, and goes for the down air.
Yeah.
That is questionable, but every time I question Mr. E's down airs, he kills someone with it. So
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much
Ooh, that was
risk-free.
nice.
That was a great read. Like, that down air is risk-free because you went for the stage spike and then immediately tried to go for a down air. So, I mean, like, there's no risk.
I don't know if Ryu's get-up attack is long enough, because a lot of characters could have punished that with get-up attack, but I don't know exactly how big Ryu's is. And that was a great conversion right there with jab up air.
Yeah, I think at that percent, if he really did a get-up attack, you're in danger of Marth just grabbing you up throwing you at that point. I mean,
You are. Frame data-wise, like, Marth's down air is extremely laggy. So if you do reach far enough, you will hit, but I don't know how far Ryu's get-up attack goes.
and we're going back
We are,
FD.
yeah, we're playing the whole set on FD here between Jen and Mr. E. Game 3 of Losers Finals here at XenoOneHundredThirteen.
Yeah, man. Thing about that
You
Marth.
just double power shield that.
Okay, you definitely.
That was cool.
Yeah, Marth Nair, if anybody doesn't know, is safe on shield. So
If you don't know, you haven't seen Mr. E play enough.
Yeah, you can just casually throw that. That is not fake. That is definitely a real safety.
Good grab right there. He's been punishing these focus landings with grab more often, and Mr. E's gotten a lot of damage off that. Marth's throws don't really do much, and he doesn't have a whole lot of combos out of them, but it keeps you in disadvantage, and that's really the big thing in this matchup.
Wow, did he take a jump?
Yeah, he took his jump there at some point, and Ryu was too low to recover. So, oh, this string here, still keeping it going, gets him all the way to 71-86. The whole thing to 71 looked true.
Did you?
And he's at kill percent now.
Wow, that was a great. See,
He just runs up and does it.
Yeah, Mega Rock.
Yep.
You know, Mega Rock.
It lost that time.
Yeah, sometimes you have to throw it. It didn't lose. It just missed.
He did get punished, but he didn't get punished as hard as, as hard as hitting with a Shoryu.
Yeah,
so.
big difference. Big difference. Okay, I mean, right now, it's just kind of like the same situation we were in last game. Mr. E is playing keep away while Jen is trying to get in and like obliterate his life.
Yeah, so one more Shoryu here will take it for sure, but Mr. E still keeping him out and getting 50 damage on this next stock.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is pretty much, this is what you have to do right now. I mean,
Yeah.
You don't want to engage with Jen right now. You're just asking to, like, explode for no reason.
Jen went all out for that edge guard to the back air. He misses the DI on it.
Yeah.
And that's going to kill him.
Yeah, I feel like he was definitely.
Oh, boy.
He got them. Oh, no. Okay.
Solid conversion. And now here's another conversion. Up B is out of it.
Great up B. That is, like, a really good combo breaker, and he did it. Because even if he did break out and Jen read it, he wouldn't have died.
Yeah, he wouldn't have died to Shoryu quite yet, but it would have been pretty risky. He would have certainly taken a lot of damage.
Yeah. I mean, he was at risk of taking more %.
Yeah, if he didn't go for it, he might have just died. So that is a big difference.
Okay.
Great spacing on these landing aerials, not letting Jen punish even if he focuses it, but he does the run-up Shoryu, and now one more might kill.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, now one more will definitely kill. Mr. E stuck on ledge against Jen here.
Let's see what Jen does. Wow, he baited him when he put down there. And let's see what
Is that it? That is it, and Jen is moving on to grand finals. We're getting Bankai and Jen in grands.
Yeah, that is it, man. Pretty impressive by Jen. You know, it's crazy because I want to say both games, the last two games that we watched, Mr. E was generally in control, and it just seems like towards the end of the game, it's just, he just kept creeping up, and he chose Mega Rock. And
Combo to 70. I don't know if it was true with SDI, but like, just comboed him straight to 71. Got another back air read to get him to 86 or something like that. And just jumped up and Shoryu'd him right after that and got a kill.
oh, so okay. So
This is a matchup.
So this is a okay, so this is a rematch of another Xeno Grands that Jen actually was in winners and Bankai ran it back. And
Oh, right. I've heard about
Jen
that.
was Jen was not happy about that at all.
Great conversion on the Smash Bros. Platform, but it's not going to kill. Ryu's a big boy.
Ryu's a big boy. Okay, wow.
That tether trump is ridiculous. Zero Suit from way above the ledge.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, boy. SDIing straight out,
Why are you doing that?
and it's not going to work. Jen walking away and following him.
He literally just SDI'd in one
Yeah.
direction.
If you SDI up at those lower percents, it'll keep you pretty safe because then even if you get Shoryu'd, you won't get killed yet.
Yeah.
Instead, he SDI'd and Jen was able to keep the combo
Did
going for
you-
long enough.
Let's talk about that. So he just got jabbed to upgrade an air? Is that what that was?
48%, yeah.
Beautiful.
And he's almost at kill percent. So Jen trying to run this back from loser's side.
Oh,
Bankai good up, he had a shield right there, and that is a
great
good kill.
punish. Yeah, that's not safe. And
Ooh, the taunt.
Yo,
I love that taunt, that's a cool one.
Yeah, we doing this right now? Hey man, look, I wouldn't taunt against personal as a Mega Rock option, okay?
Zero Suit's got some of those herself, though.
Yeah, she has.
Zero Suit sometimes grabs you when you die.
Yeah, she has a semi-rock.
Gets out of it that time. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so think about his SDI right now. I just feel like he should be SDIing up and away. It looks like he's just SDIing away.
Yeah, and he's not going up at all. That Shoryu almost killed. The next one will definitely take this game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a thing. I don't know what they've done in the past. Maybe in the past that he's SDI'd up and away and got caught for it. Maybe trying something.
Ooh, boy, and Nair flip kick is going to take it. Hey, I thought Jen was winning that game.
Yeah, so
I guess that's what he just did to Mr. E. So
yeah, I know. Like we talk about Mega Rock, and then we have Steel Paper,
yeah.
and that was the Steel Paper option.
Look at that Nair conversion. That was beautiful from Bankai there. Zero Suit's neutral air is pretty wild.
Dude,
Safe on shield, kill confirms at ledge sometimes. And we're going into game 2 here with Bankai 2 stocks away from a Xeno.
Yeah, we really want to.
He's won. Has he won 1 or 2? Or
2, I believe.
Yeah, 2 Xenos, I think.
Yeah, we really want
Oh, right, because he won 1 a while ago and then won 1 over Jen, like you were talking about.
Yeah. Society. Okay, so.
Jen, of course, won his first one a few weeks ago as well.
Did
I
he
like
go
the
for
idea.
that?
It would be flashy.
I don't know if I agree with that. He just didn't get punched.
Oh, I don't agree with it. It looks cool. And there we see the up smash to counter focus. So up smash a good multi-hit, and with Ryu's poor air drift, certainly a good move in this matchup.
Yeah, and it is not too unsafe because like most characters can just land and punish her for it, but Ryu, he can't really do anything about it. He kind of just has to hold it.
Also, an interesting thing with Ryu, his fastball speed can work a little differently sometimes. His fastball doesn't accelerate him quite as much as usual. Oh, and looking for Nair down B again. Only gets Sour Spot, but it's still a lot of percent. He gets him on the ledge here, but he gets clipped by Shoryu.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Jen has his win condition. I mean,
up tilt.
Yeah, and Bankai also could have some type of conversion, but I feel like at this junction that Bankai would have to work a little bit harder for it. Yeah,
Good jump off there to get off the trump setup.
Great awareness by Jen to start that up because he knew he was going for it.
Oof, that's gonna do it.
Yes.
Up tilt Shoryu from Jen right there, and he goes up a stock here in game 2.
Yeah.
He just ran at him and shielded, and it worked. Jen with the next level waiting out invincibility reads. And the double side B.
Hello?
Not going to take it, though.
And he
Jen
had
had a
his
jump. And Bankai dies for it. I don't know what just happened.
Wait, he had his jump
The whole time. That was wild.
He had his jump, though.
I don't know how that happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think he just went a little
So he goes for the double side B. It doesn't kill. And then he just falls too low. So he double jumps and doesn't wait for his jump to go high enough.
Yeah.
And that is unfortunate for Bankai. We're going to a game 3.
Wow, and what a turn of events. I mean,
what a crazy tournament so far. As he whips punish that flip kick there. We're going to game 3 on Town. Now, either of these characters can just completely obliterate you on Town and City.
And right off the bat, he gets 35%. It's so funny that
It's almost
Ryu,
kill percent.
Yeah, it's so funny that Ryu could get these good hit confirms. Like, I understand in Street Fighter, hit confirms like the big thing.
Yeah.
But it's like really apparent. He just did 35% from the ledge.
Yeah, he's at 70. That was real quick, and he's... Oh, the footstool, not going to take it, though.
That was good.
Again, looks cool.
No, I mean, I have to say, in that situation, that you catch somebody off guard, you could definitely do that with.
And also, Zerosu doesn't exactly have a hitbox that's going to beat out Shoryu.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes sense to go for it, and he did a good job of it. And that Shoryu is already going to take it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really liking this guy. I have to say.
Yeah, it's not been the best so far. And Jen has done a good job following where he's going the whole time.
Yeah. After watching Mystery like smash the entire characters length away, and then watching Bankai just fall in out of the third hit, that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing to do, just to, even if you do get caught by jump Shoryu, is to SDI.
No.
So,
That was a lot of damage.
Hello?
Oh, is he dead?
Hello?
What a punish right there. Doesn't kill, but a ton of damage, and the next Shoryu will kill for sure.
Okay, he's definitely...
Double roll to up tilt Shoryu, and Jen wins Grand Final Set 1.
Wow.
I don't know what else to say other than exactly what just happened.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say.
I do feel that Bankai should just slow it down a little bit because I understand that he wants to take advantage of Ryu off stage, but I think he's
There we go.
I think he's
Let's go,
pressing.
Jen.
I think he's pressing way too hard. I think he just needs to let the game come to him because Ryu.
That is how Zero Suit can work, though. So
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, against a character like Ryu, if you try to get in his range and fight within his space, most times you're not going to.
yeah, he will outbox you for sure.
Yeah, like right now, he's going for a lot of grabs, a lot of grounded options, and right now you can't afford to do that against a character like Ryu.
So we are into second set of Grand Finals, as we call it, True Finals here in New York City. And Bankai and Jen, 2 out of 3 away each from winning a Xeno. Again, as we mentioned earlier, Jen has won before. Bankai has won twice before.
And this could be Jen's revenge off of that last loss. He was not happy with her. And
that was interesting. He focused second hit of jab and clanked with third hit by focusing the opposite direction. What a punish right there. Reads the grab. Punishes with landing dare up B, or
like
landing dare Shoryu.
Like I said.
It's dead? Oh my god. That almost killed.
I don't have much to say about this.
That was wild. Good conversion right there. He knew the up air wouldn't connect, or at least not in the right way for an up B, so he gets maximum damage with the back air.
Right now, I just think Bankai needs to give Ryu some space. Give him some space.
Wall him out with Zares and stuff like that.
Wall him out with aerials. Ryu has to jump, Ryu has to approach you with his slow aerial speed. Because Jen's getting a lot of this done off of straight hit nairs.
Especially off of Bankai running at him and getting some counter hits. And those counter hit punishes have been really big so far for Jen. especially just like whiff punishing. You know, we've seen flip kicks whiff punished. We've seen things like that, landing aerials get beat out by up tilt.
Yeah, and the grabs. And the thing about it is people
Great
always,
RTC grab right there.
Yeah, people always like to laugh and be like, oh yeah, Zero Suit's grab doesn't offer much risk. But he literally,
It's very
he literally
risky.
lost the stock.
Yeah.
off
Zero
of
Suit's
doing
grab
some
is
grabs.
very high risk, very high reward.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, see?
Good flip kick right
yeah,
there.
and this is what I'm talking about. At that time, Bankai took his time at the ledge,
Right.
and he observed what was happening, he did what he had to do. Like, that's...
He didn't chase him off stage. That's the big difference there. He didn't chase him off stage. Instead, he stays on the ledge, jumps just off stage at the end to fake the ledge trump setup, and then goes for the flip kick, but he's too low for the second time.
You know what's strange about that? Like, I feel like it's that's somewhat his fault, obviously, right? But sometimes, like, the smash full ledges, they're a little deceptive. You feel like sometimes you'll snap it, sometimes you don't. Because like her foot literally.
Yeah, that was pretty low.
Yeah.
It was close though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe we could use a change of scenery. I don't know what Jen is banning.
See this right here.
Change of scenery.
love
change
that.
Of character. Jesus Christ.
I love that that fake trump into the flip kick. He hovered Marth for a second. I've never seen Bankai play anyone other than ZSS in bracket.
Yeah, I don't know why he would pick Marth after watching E.
True. Yeah, because you know his Marth is going to be less experienced than Mr. E's, as most people are.
I'm very interested in
Back on Smashville.
I'm very interested in what Jen banned. Because
I would assume triplats,
Yeah, but then
which you usually do against Zero Suit.
and then why not try out another option? Maybe Lilat. Maybe he doesn't like Lilat, but I don't see the point in killing yourself.
I've seen a lot of Ryus go to Lilat. I would, and I don't think Zero Suit is particularly great on it. I understand not going there. Aside from that, I mean, I think Town and City is sort of the high risk, high reward pick, which is, I mean, if you're a Zero Suit main, that's sort of your thing, I guess, but wanted to avoid that. I don't know, it's interesting. I think Zero Suit gets more out of the platform than Ryu does, but at the same time, the small size of the stage can leave Ryu more openings.
Okay, yeah, I can understand. You know, right now, I like what Bankai's doing. Bankai is really slowing this down. I haven't seen any dash grabs. I haven't seen any, like, reckless options, so no down airs. He's just strictly nairs, back airs, taking his hits, and then running away.
Down air is much better when you only use it once or twice a set.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
Oh, that's it.
And that forward
Great
tilt,
power shield.
I don't...
He might have been able to punish that at a normal shield anyway, but
Yeah,
the power shield there just secures it that he's definitely able to get the kill.
Yeah,
I like the mix-up.
Yeah, that was one of the things he didn't really need to do. He tried to do one of those things where he tried to put him in a situation to tech, and he blew up for it.
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't a risk you need to do. Against Ryu, you have to like minimize the risk you take in front, especially in front of Ryu's face.
Oh boy, that was a good job right there to catch that tether. However, he did still have a jump. That would have activated the not able to grab ledge thing, though.
I love that.
Good roll. That was beautiful from Bankai.
I love that edge guard. He literally covered every single option. And that's what I'm talking about. Taking your time and rolling over all your options before jumping into the play. Like, I understand that you want to overwhelm Ryu, but sometimes you don't need to.
Yeah, good conversion off the grab right there. And he might be able to get a kill off of an up air ladder if he gets the platform involved.
Okay, good. Good up tilt catch to anti-air.
So we see the landing with focus there. Zero Suit's forward air will break it, but I believe that's the only aerial she has that will. And Ryu's, Jen's been doing a decent job landing with focus so far. However, Bankai, great pressure so far in this end of this stock. Oh boy, not quite gonna kill, but the next one probably will. Right around that borderline. When it'll kill, gets the grounding right there. Great punish from Bankai, and we are going to Game 6 of Grand Finals.
Is that a simple, like...
I don't know. Interesting decision.
Odd mesh.
We saw, we did see, it's kind of hard to miss input Shoryu though. I don't know, it might be not, but
I mean,
I don't play Ryu.
I mean, you know, sometimes you pick Mega Rock and...
And you just sort of throw a rock into the abyss.
Yeah, it put a hole in your house.
Yeah.
Put a hole in your
That was
credit.
such a good roll read with that up
Yeah,
there.
he covered a lot of...
We're playing the whole set on Smashville here. Last game of the night here at XenoOneHundredThirteen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight on House of 3000. I'm Zyvon here with Bars the Journey, and we have one more game for you guys.
Yeah, and we're big chilling right now. This is a great set to watch.
It's been a pretty crazy grand.
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah,
both,
I mean,
both one game away.
yeah, it looks like Bankai carried over a little momentum from that last game. Which was fun.
That lingering back hit nair has done wonders for Jen on the edge of the stage so far, both with edge guarding and with just sort of keeping himself safe as he gets back onto the stage. Oh, that was beautiful. Gets the footstool hitbox to that. He goes for the air dodge read, and instead of a spike hit, just footstools hits him.
Did he use his jump?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a fantastic edge guard by Bankai right there, and he's now sitting one stock away.
Wow.
And so is Jet.
He's getting
What a wild matchup
he's
here.
getting-
He's still going back and forth.
This is interesting. He's getting hit with a lot of straight airs, and I'm not really sure why.
I'm surprised he went for the up tilt there instead of like a down smash or grab, but he's still able to get a conversion, and the up B is going to take it for Bankai, and he wins XenoOneHundredThirteen. So he is your Xeno champion after a crazy grand finals. That up tilt catching him there, and just didn't focus in time, and yeah. That's one of those things where reuse air dodge being so bad can really come in to hurt him because, yeah, me too. Because he has to really commit to focus at that point, and can be tough to get out of that situation. And Bankai does a great job just keeping his opponent in disadvantage there for an early kill. I think we broke bars. Oh boy.
Yeah, Bars cannot believe this shit.
That was a really interesting grand finals there. That was really fun to watch.
He died?
Yeah, he died.
You want to see it one more time?
Have you not gotten blown up by a Zero Suit before?
You know,
I have.
out of the things,
I've had Bankai do that
you
to me
know,
before.
crazy thing, out of the things that happened to me against Zero Suit, that one thing has never happened to me. And I'm very fortunate because I would probably explode. Out of the whole lifetime of Smash 4, that has never happened to me. I've never gotten hit by a single hit up B off the top. I would probably break something.
Dude,
my controller, I would
dude,
never have a
I
pad.
play only floaties. It's happened to me a lot.
Never have a pad.
Peach all Lamar Zelda. They all
Pad
just
would've been
explode.